Change. Why do it and how to remove fear? Change. It's a thing that sometimes strikes fear into people. Actually, I sometimes struggle to understand why this is, because change, after all, is part of our human DNA. Since time began, we have sought to be better, to change what we have and to have something better. Today's change presence is as great, if not greater, than ever before. We want to change our lives, our image, our car, our house, our phone, our friends. And if we ask ourselves for an honest answer to the question, why? Then we will have to admit it is because we want more and we want better. A better image, better service, better communications, better TV and movies, faster cars, bigger gardens, and the list goes on and on. Do you see what I mean? Change is actually something we demand, something we thrive on. But oddly, as soon as we get into our workplaces, something happens. We fear change, at least some a little and some a little bit more. Businesses struggle to make changes, and employees can struggle to accept changes. Perhaps that's part of the problem. If one side wants to make change and the other only feels change is happening to them, there can be resistance. Our behavior is such that we welcome change when we have control of it and are making it happen ourselves. We seem to dislike it when it's being imposed upon us, if you understand me. If you asked anyone if they would like their work to be more satisfying, would they say no? And if you invited them to openly participate in designing how the work practice could change to be more satisfying, even to become more of a contributor, what do you think the answer may be? Of course, not everyone comes into work every day wanting to change things. If they did, we'd have anarchy and an impossible management challenge. But the truth is, everyone is open to being better, being more motivated, being more valued, provided the terms and conditions are correct. The other day, I came across this rather disturbing image. For me, there are many things wrong with this. How did this person arrive in this situation? Did they try to bring about change and fail? Did his or her employer try to impose change on them? Have they an attitude issue? Why are they so negatively motivated to work only for themselves and not for their employer? But it tells us an important message. Make work interesting or handle the consequences. Get rid of useful, or useless rather, and uninspiring work. There are no excuses for poor attitude, like in our picture above. But employers need to understand that if they want loyalty, it's a two-way street. And I would also say exactly the same to the employee above. You're now wondering, so what? Well, here's what. Actually, doing useless stuff bores us. It turns us off. It makes us underachieve, become poor employees. Our natural DNA, as we've said many times, is to change, to become more useful and or have more usefulness around us. So when you are planning to change your business and automate the tasks that bore your employees, because you do have to all the time, make sure you engage the people whose jobs will be affected, the people whose loyalty you need to have, the very same people who are probably very open to change. Get them to help you automate. Remember, if you hate it, automate it. How? Call us.